morning. It's just gonna last for 30 minutes, and I hope I will all benefit from every discussion that will be done this morning. So I will go through the agenda for today's meeting, and we'll start right away. Okay. Firstly, the reason for this meeting is very important. We note that it's to address issue of other businesses that are flying around private that seems to be distracting our members, and also the low registration rate, and the low morale that we observe in the group. So we just want to address those issues, and starting up right away with is Mr. Namdi. Namdi will give us a 3 minute introductory speech to carry on the matter. Then they will discuss matters arising. Uh, then we'll have some few marketing tips that will probably help us do well. Then we have some testimonial, and we have closing remarks. So over to you, Mr. Namdi.
Good morning, my distinguished affiliates, members of the family. My name is Nnamdi Hadinjo, and I'm an affiliate of Crowd1. I welcome you guys to this second family meeting. It was our collective resolve during the last meeting we held in June that we're going to be having this monthly to address salient issues in order to promote our business. That is why we're meeting today. And I wish to thank the organizers for keeping faith to what we agreed on. I feel honored to make this introduction because it's a great deal to address a family of billionaires and wealthy people. Billionaires and wealthy people in the making, and billionaires and wealthy people that will transfer the same wealth to their children and great-grandchildren. Because if you understand what Crowd1 holds for you, you will know that you're already, as I am, I feel like a billionaire. Yeah. I see a great future in Crowd1. And if we should understand what this business stands in for, we will all remain very steadfast to this organization that has given us great opportunities to be what we want to be. Unfortunately, we have noticed a kind of lackadaisical attitude, loss of interest, and loss of activities among us. And so we are wondering why this should be in view of the enormous potentials this business holds for us. There is a significant halt in activities amongst us. Ask yourself, when last did we introduce new members? Let us search our minds and ask ourselves the following questions. 1, why did I decide to join Crowd1? 2, do I really understand the business, and what efforts am I making to do so? This is a very key issue, because if you don't understand the business, you wouldn't make efforts to do the business the right way. And ask yourself, how many times have you tried to improve your knowledge of the business? We have trainings every Sunday. We have webinars every day of the week. If it is not happening in Lagos, if it is not happening in Ilori, it is happening in Abuja. What efforts are you making to train yourself and understand this business very well? How well am I striving to achieve my goals, my aim of joining Crowd1? Because you wouldn't have joined Crowd1 out of the blue, have prompted you. And like Abiola would always say, or any of the presenters will always say in our presentations, he will ask, what's your why? How far have you gone in achieving that why? How well have you followed your action plans? How well have I followed my action plans? Am I here just because somebody asked me to enter, therefore I joined, hoping that on a particular day, they will pack all the money in the world and give me? It doesn't follow. And another critical question, why am I distracted in pursuing a business that offers me great potentials to grow? Why am I leaving the real deal to pursue shadow? These are issues we ask ourselves. Let us know and remind ourselves the following. Honestly, I'm not going to say, I'm not going to take this introduction elaborately. I just want to hit on the salient points. Let us know and remind ourselves the following. One, no one establishes a business and abandons it and expects bountifully. It is not done. It doesn't happen, and it's not going to happen. Hard work is the hallmark of great success, greater successes, and greatest successes. There is a great difference between multi-level marketing and pyramid schemes. We should note this. It's very, very important. And unless and until we understand this and advise ourselves appropriately, we'll be making this whole lot of mistakes. And that is a lot of us are distracted. Multi-level marketing requires you to build a network by referring people. Your network determines your net worth. Multi-level marketing must have products underlying the system, the scheme, or a business supporting it. Otherwise, if these two things are lacking, it is not a good, it's just a genuine business. When you are trying to join a multi-level marketing, assess what the product do they have, two, who are people behind it, and what is their reward system. I think in Crowd1, we have all these things excellently. So why are we not harnessing this great opportunity? Multi-level business would give you targets, both in referring people and buying stocks of products. I have been in a multi-level marketing scheme where on monthly basis, I am expected to do this, you refer this number of people, you get a product stock, otherwise you're not going to get anything. But one doesn't give us all those encumbrances. What here in Crowd1, we only ask you to share this with family and friends and contacts. There's no target except the one you give yourself. Any scheme that does not require you to build a network is either an investment scheme or a pyramid scheme. Crowd1 is neither of those. Another point is that pyramid schemes use your money to pay those at the top. What if you don't get to the top? What happens? It goes. Yes, they might entice you with small amount to join, little or no conditions, and they tell you you don't refer anybody. But what ultimate goal? What do you stand to gain at the very end? Please ask yourself, if I give 5,000 and get 10,000 after some hours, from where would the business, from where is the company generating that additional 5,000? These are the things we have to ask ourselves, because these people come with very enticing conditions, and you see that you get so distracted. But if you know what you are doing, your eyes will always be on the ball. We should learn great lessons from MMM. I remember when MMM came, a lot of people offer help and all sorts of all those things. And I was asking them, those people that are giving help, where are they getting this money? How do they make their money? When it crashed, everybody saw it. There was no underlying business. There was no underlying product. And so people were just taking, doing mumbo jumbo here and there. There are people who actually benefited. And those were the people that entered initially. And that is the pyramid scheme. Please let us try and avoid it. Any scheme without product or underlying product business is not sustainable. They will end up closing shop and going away with your money. Therefore, my wonderful affiliates, let us reinvigorate and rediscover ourselves and direct our energy towards profitable ventures. All we are asking is that we share this great opportunity and get rewarded. Take, for instance, if you share the opportunity with a friend of yours who is into travel agency business, the life friend offers great opportunity for that person, having to improve the person's luck. And you see that as he's earning, you are earning, and everybody is happy. We are all here to win together. Therefore, Crowd1 has many more products to launch. Let us key in appropriately and make sure that together we all win. And I'll conclude by saying, impossible is nothing. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much, Mr. Namdi, for that wonderful introduction. Truly impossible is nothing. Wow, that is so awesome, sir. Thank you for that once again. Okay, the next, you have really covered a lot. You have done the introduction, you have done the matters arising, and we'll go straight to the marketing training. For now, Madam Leke, she's not here, and Rolayo. Okay, I will just share one or two things for the sake of time. What I feel at this point we need to do uh, to increase our team or our network. I think that at this time, because we always say at the end of the webinar, review your action. I think we need to go back to the drawing board and we need to go back to read all over again GoPro. I think that will ignite that same fire that happened when we first joined. So we go back to it. We read back GoPro book. I believe if we go back to that book or the audio, it will spark up a certain form of strategy that we can apply at this time to review okay what has not worked and what we are currently doing and what we need to do newly that will also put us to limelight or probably reach out to a person because for myself I've been reaching out to a lot of people across the country honestly speaking and I keep reviewing my action. I keep reviewing okay what did I say to this person that said okay, I will join later, or I don't have the money now to join because every feedback that you get from your prospect it ties down to something. Some person might tell you, I don't have the money enough just to let you leave them alone. Yeah. Just like they might feel by tell you no, you might still want to keep on following up with them. So we need to read my sincere advice is to for us to go back to read that go pro book. And if you are here and you've not read that book, please I will encourage or I will advise or I will seek your indulgence that you go back to reach that book and get understand and also understand crowd1 business. We have now 7 amazing compensation in crowd1. Yeah. So and we have new product that will launch in Nigeria shortly if it has not been launched as I speak right now. So your reading of the GoPro book and your also understanding the crowd1 business will actually be a good place to start from and before you can now start prospecting professionally. Thank you. That is all I have to say concerning the marketing tips. And there are several, because we can't discuss that in this meeting. So the book will actually show us better ways we can do all of this. Okay. Lucky is here. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Okay. Fine. So let's go to the
Emo,
test.
you are doing well. Good morning, all.
Thank you, Lucky. Thank you, Lucky. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Let's go to the next agenda, which is a testimony by Usman. Usman and who is this? Okay, yeah, Usman and Dr. Nabil and Dami. Please first person to go is Usman. Usman, are you here? Please, can you unmute yourself and take it away?
Yes, I'm available. Good morning, all.
Yeah, good morning.
Even though you already said I'm going to do 2-minute testimony. So good morning, everyone. I'm Usman, which normally my name will appear as Usman LB, meaning that Usman Lawal. I'm
Okay.
from Katsina State. I'm happy to join as a member of this family. And this is a great work by all of us, which one of our colleagues here has already explained it. And even though I'm not going to explain more about how our team is going on. My own is just to give a testimony Yeah, I joined Crowd1 like and it's not up to a month, which I was introduced by Abiola, which is my schoolmate, and he has started telling me about Crowd1. So I didn't make my attention there to come and join it. So later, when one of my customer called me, she wanted me to join Crowd1, this and that. Then I remember Abiola has told me something about that. Then I said, let me call Abiola for more clarification. So Abiola has give me all the details about Crowd1, which I feel is an interesting thing to join it, since it's not like Swiss Golden or MMN or something like that. Then I registered. Within a week, he told me if I bring 4 people, I will claim my fear of loss bonuses, which I did it within 6 days. And I did that because I have friends and families which they're interested about something like this, especially if they saw me I'm into it, because they believe as a businessman I can't join something that is not profitable, which will make maybe we'll enter blindly and later maybe we'll have a great loss on that. And I started introducing my other people about it. Then the first guy that I introduced, he's going to register instantly, which he hasn't up to now. But the other people that I introduce and tell them more about Crowd1, they they later, like 1 to 2 days, they started saying that they are going to join it. I should give them the link, which I did. So one of the things that make my fear of loss successful within 6 days is that I try to maybe educate my friends and families about Crowd1, which some of them they are educated about it, then they join it. Even though most of the people uh, they are based on salary. So last month I have like 6 people to 7 people that joined on our team. But this week, this month, since they are most of based on salaries, they will say that they want to join. So now, as I'm talking, we have like about 8 people that they said after they receive their salary, they are going to join, which we are hoping they will do so. Then my future goal about Crowd1 is, since it's an online affiliate marketing, I'm seeing it like a future achievement that we are going to have to be a billionaires of this great online marketing. So for now, I have started seeing a great achievement on the ground on Crowd1. So I think maybe in the near future, everybody will start saying, when did you join Crowd1? How did you do it? This and that. Even the people that you start educating about it, they're seeing it like something like MMM or something like there's not maybe trustful. So I think people will start saying they want to join in the near future. Thank you all.
Okay, thank you so much, Usman. Thank you. Though you
Mm.
spent way more than 2 minutes.
Thank you. That is why I will stop now.
Passionate. I understand it is the excitement. I understand that feeling, guy. I understand that feeling. Okay,
Yeah.
we'll just speak from. I want not Dr. Nebi. I want Dami to speak. If that means you are here, can you just omit yourself and take it away? Well, if you Damilola, I'm waiting for you.
Hello, good
Yeah.
morning.
Yeah.
Can we all hear me?
Yes, can hear you.
Yes. Okay. Good morning. So nice to be here this morning. Funny enough, I'm just very lazy this morning. I'm still in bed.
It's okay. It's ready
Yes.
to say.
So
Very
please be
short.
aware with me if my voice is not that does not sound so vibrant this morning, but I will still try to do my best. Yes. It's good that we have this meeting once in a while so that we can rub minds together. Then at least we'll know where to sharpen our pens or our strategies and make things better. I feel at the moment that most Nigerians really want, it's the Nigerian attitude. We want something fast. We want it as it is happening now. What do I get? So I think we should sharpen our strategy in respect of talking to them about the short-term and long-term benefits of Crowd1. At the moment, there are so many investment plans that are going around and flying around. Well, it's not so certain that in the next 2 or even 3 years they will still be available and they will still be around. But Nigerians don't really mind. They just want to put their money. And most Nigerians, okay, maybe let me even say some Nigerians are also lazy too. We find it very difficult to read and do our personal research before even investing into one or two things. So I think it's a peculiarity that we really have to identify around. When I talk to people about Crowd1, I encourage them to read more about Crowd1. Sometimes I tell them to go to Google Play Store or iOS to really let them know that this is not a child's play. So I feel that we need to, number one, identify the people that we are talking to. We need to consider the short-term benefit and the long-term benefit as well. The long-term benefit of Crowd1 is massive. Like I was telling somebody on live stream and all that, he was laughing at me that, what is it? Can I book hotel and all of that? I said, just give it a little time. I will be able to do it. And that was somebody that was even telling me before that Crowd1 is not network marketing, it's a pyramid scheme. I said, it's not a pyramid scheme, that we have products and services. In as much as you can get money from Uber does not have a product that you can order and be selling around, but they render services. But now you are seeing live trend, and I know some other products will also come in. So I feel it's the teaching stage that we are going through. It's expected. We are pioneers. Crowd1 has not fully launched. We are getting the ideas first, and we'll definitely get the benefit. So it will definitely come with some challenges as well. The challenge of getting to convince people. And once people even hear it, they feel like, I don't want to refer. I just want to put my money somewhere that will be getting rewards and all of that. So I think there are teething problems for us that we can actually look for a way to weather it down, to pull through the challenges. And just like More Friday already said, that we should read GoPro. I personally haven't read GoPro, but hopefully this week I should try to read a few pages from GoPro, because if I can do this, I don't really have too many downlines. I have 6 downlines, even without reading GoPro. So by the time I read, I will get more tips on how to go about talking to people, not really convince people. I have a few prospects that I'm actually trailing. Once in a while, I drop by to say hello, how are you doing, and all of that. And truth of the matter is, they know that Crowd1 is a huge business, a huge opportunity, but they are wary of telling somebody about it. And I don't know why people are just wary, because we all refer at one time or the other. Maybe when you make your hair, or you are wearing a very nice shoe, when you get it from, and all of that. So I don't know. So, but I think when people just hear the fact that, maybe because from past experiences, and they just hear the fact that you refer to make money or make more money and all of that, then I discovered that, I know we've gone past that, and I'm not trying to bring us back, but I feel that it has affected us somehow, because when we were telling people that there is passive income in Crowd1 and all of that, we had influx of people coming in. Okay, that even if I make an attempt on referral and I'm not getting results now, at least from the passive income I can get something. So I think that is why some people are maybe not showing interest at the moment. For somebody like me too, I didn't get that picture clearly. but I'm just somebody that I do not hide my feelings. Then I look through any challenges that come my way. I believe that I can face and I'll come out of it fine. But of course, I'm definitely not in everybody. People are different and people see things. So maybe some of our downlines that are losing interest, maybe you can probe further. So maybe we need to ask them questions. You need to probe to really know why they are not showing interest any longer. Because no matter how vibrant you are as an upline, you can't work for everybody. The person your downline knows, you do not know. And that's why you need to also still speak with everybody, let them open up their minds. When it happened, I spoke my mind, I gave my mind, I didn't hide my feelings. It's my money, so I have a right to express myself. And I actually got the clearer picture, and I told myself I will ride with it. And that's what I've been doing. I have not really signed up so many. I think I've only signed up one or two this month or so. And it's because I'm very picky choosing people. There was someone that was going to come over. I told her, if you cannot refer, don't bother. Just hold your money. So I decided to refer intentionally and professionally. If a bank wants to recruit people as a marketer, they know what they want in their marketers and they go for it. I was telling somebody, I said, see, every business thrives on referral, even banks. You'll see that their marketers get a lot of bonuses that those are inside the bank do not get, because that's where the real money comes in from. So we need to also orientate people about it. Referring, it's not like you're begging, it's not a crime. It's not like you are lesser than the other people out there. I think it depends on the way we will tell people about it as well. But I don't feel that we are doing bad. Crowd1 is going to be here for a long time. You're not doing so badly. Even if you have told people and they've not signed up, you have planted a seed. All you need is just keep watering it. Then I wouldn't want to be too religious, but I believe you also believe in one or two things. Like when you want to get something, there is something you talk to, or there's a being, a supreme being that you talk to. Or even if you're a free thinker, there's a way you go around it. Maybe it's your instincts that guides you, whatever. I feel we can also talk to that person or that being or whatever, that this, and this. Let my prospect have a clearer view of it. Let them have a better understanding of what Crowd1 is. Let them have the real vision. Let them be able to catch it and also interpret it. So I wouldn't want to bore so much, but I feel that I've been able to share my own little experience. I'm not new to network marketing. I've done Swiss Golden before, even though some people got it wrong in Nigeria and it's affected business in Nigeria. Business is still thriving elsewhere. That even in Swiss Golden, you won't make any money until your team, maybe you have like 7 persons in your team. But Crowd1, once you have like 2 persons on your team, you're likely to earn something. So to me, it's still a little easier. Then there are so many other products attached to it. So I feel that Crowd1 is an opportunity for us. I've told myself, I look at people that have done so well in life in Nigeria and they didn't have to embezzle. I've told myself I'm not going to embezzle. I'm not going to be involved in anything fraudulent. I will do business and make good money. And this is an opportunity for me to make such money without embezzling, without having to defraud anyone whatsoever. So, and I've told myself, I'm not one of those that will keep blaming the government, because I'm a Christian. The Bible said the government will be upon my shoulders. I also have a responsibility to also help others. So in my own little, I've told myself I will do what I need to do. And to do that, what I will get from God might not afford me that opportunity. So there's an opportunity. Let me do businesses and make money. I'm not going to be crying and be saying it's one government. No. You as you lay your bed, you lie on it. Your life is in your hands. It's what you do with it and what you do with your time. In most cases, I've been using smartphone. I make good money from my smartphone, even more than those I use Apple and all of that. I use Android. So it's a choice. Sometimes when you even do network marketing, it comes with insult, but I don't even see it like that. Those that are even selling by the roadside, those that have shops, they also get insulted. It might not be, the owner of shop might not be insulted, but though the vendor, the guys, the sales girls and boys that are there, sometimes they get insulted. There's no big deal with all those things. You have a target, you have a vision, and that's what is driving you, and that's what you're working towards it. I just feel I need to leave us with this, and I pray that God in heaven will help us all.
Thank you so much, Dami. Awesome speech. Has been so insightful, and I'm sure we have learned from that wonderful speech. For the sake of time, I'm just gonna give the house 2 minutes. If anybody has one or two things that he or she want to say, probably you're not listed in the agenda, so you just want to say something, probably your observation, or you have other thing you want to share with the house, or you want to just say your mind concerning what you observe. Just give us 2 minutes to just, if you want to speak, just raise your hand, and we'll give it the go ahead. Yeah, your hands up. So okay, yeah, okay. In the absence of that, we'll call on Abiola for a closing remark. Then we'll call this meeting a day. Mr. Abiola, over to you, sir.
Sorry.
Hello.
Yeah, I didn't. My mic was muted. But I'm back. Okay, sorry. Somebody raised his hand. Awal Maharazu.
Okay. Is he on mute? Let me check. Marazu. Okay, you can unmute yourself now.
Okay. Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Good morning once again. It's my pleasure to see someone, Usman LB. We are living in the same state, Katsina State. I didn't even know till now. So please, I will use this opportunity. If Usman is here, I would like to communicate to him.
Okay, sure. That will be shared across. Mr. Abiola will run that across you guys, surely.
Okay. It will be taken care of, Awal. Thank you. So, thank you so much, everyone. We have been able to do this again. Definitely, the team comes first. We cannot be here without all of you. We know this came at a very short notice, and we gave up our time. Of course, we are facing some challenges at the moment, but this is when we really earn our money. Before I go, I would like to, of course, acknowledge some of you are all our key people, but some people that made a drastic change to our team. Of course, apart from God number one, Nabil Yakubu, Imo Friday, you give me energy, so much energy. And Nabil is here. I would like if he can, okay, I don't know, I think network has been battling with network. Okay, I think the network kicked him out again. So you guys mean so much to us. The impact that we are here to create is real, and we will not relent until we achieve that, because we cannot do a lot alone. But once we create a team, we can do so much more. Now, I'll leave us with the quote of Steve Jobs. Jobs is a very fantastic man. He's a leader from the front. The brain behind Apple, of course. He said, you can't connect the dots looking forward. I repeat, you can't connect the dots looking forward. You can only connect them looking backwards. So you have to trust that the dots will somehow connect in the future. Now, what does that mean? For many of us, we want to have a clear picture of where we're going. Like, for instance, we want a fancy business plan, a 5-year business plan, which most of the time is not workable. So we continue to say we're planning. We don't take action. So if you don't take action, you can't achieve anything, because you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. If you don't shoot, you're not going to score. You have to take the shot first, guys. So now the fear of failure is more important, is worse rather. The fear of failure is worse than failure itself, because we fail we fail forward. We fail our way towards success. Many of the great achievers today, they were not born, extraordinary. Dale Carnegie said that leaders aren't born, they are made. So what you lack in skills, you get it in mechanics. So guys, we have come this far and we cannot just throw in the towel. I know we are facing the toughest moment right now. The golden tickets promo is not going as planned, but our company is a company that keeps to its words. Yes, there will be challenges. So don't pray it was easy. Wish you were better. Yeah. Don't always pray, I wish it was easy. No, because if you do what is easy, according to Les Brown, your life will be hard. It's easy to complain. It's easy to blame the government. It's easy to blame everyone else apart from yourself. But if you continue to blame everyone else, to do what is easy, be like everyone else, then your life will be hard. But if you do what is hard in quotes, because it's hard to be told a no. People don't like to be told no's. Before I got to where I am today, I was keeping records before. I think I have spoken to more than 60 persons. And today, only 17 have joined Crowd1 directly. Now, with just those 17 that joined and their teams, we have been able to make, because I really don't like to use the word I for whatever I achieve, whatever I am today and what I will be in the future, I didn't achieve it alone. So over 5,700 euros, 17 persons. Now, a friend of mine we were chatting yesterday. He works with West African Tobacco. So he was telling me he needed to balance his account. He needs to raise 400K to balance his account because he gave a customer some goods, on credit. He needs to keep the customer happy. Now, look at it. What we do, we break our backs. We borrow money to be able to balance our accounts for a company that pays us less than 100,000 per month. But we will not, I'm not asking you to borrow money to do Crowd1 or to keep borrowing people money to join Crowd1. But we are not even willing to tell our friends and family. So what else do we really want to do? Guys, trainings are very important. We didn't get here by wishful thinking. We decided to get in skills. We decided to read those books. We decided to mingle with people who are better than us, people who are hungrier than we are. We continue to take trainings. So on trainings, guys, don't miss this training today, 12 noon by Sir Rex. It will be a powerful Saturday, a super Saturday, guys. If you've been missing other Saturdays, 12 noon, that's why we're keeping this meeting very short. Go to the webinar 12 noon, get excited, get inspired, and meet Sir Peter Jacobson on tomorrow's Sunday school. So guys, if you do this, you will succeed because the rest of your life will be the best of your life. You're not who you think you are, guys. You are who you think you are. So thank you, everyone. Thank you. Imo, over to you, but I would like to plead. Paul Akbar is raising his hand. You are the MC. Please kindly let's hear from him while you end the meeting. Thank you.
Okay, Paul Akpa, okay. You can unmute your mic just 1 minute so we can round up this meeting. You're unmuted, sir. You can unmute. You can speak now. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much for this opportunity. I actually would have done that before, but I just was raising my hands in a wrong form. The platform is extremely very good. I've tried to go across the globe, everything to check the legitimate of this one of the best so far. But there's people a long way to go. People are actually very much concerned about the face. I'm a person, like when MMN came in, I did MMN so much that, yes, I was part of the first people who come into that board. and a lot of people made money, and a lot of people also never made money. But we are part of people who came in at early stage and were able to, yes, use that platform to get something for ourselves. Then also at the end of the day, we still lose. Why? Because there was no face. So I have a lot of people, even if it's something that has a face now, and I assure you that even within 1 month, 2 months, I have almost like 200 people that can come on board. But that's faceless is what is causing problem. So the way I do my own research, been trading in other platforms in using this on network issue to do businesses, you have been able to go across research and make some. You have the confidence to what you want to do. I don't join because someone told me to do. I joined because after having to research about it, I see that it's a prospect. I see that it's a very good venture. Even in the next 4 or 5 years, if people can come on this platform, really who and believe that yes, this is it, then I don't think Crowd1 will have any issue that just put the whole world. But the fear of what is happening right now in the global market, in terms of COVID and everything, people are actually having issues with money. Then telling someone to join a business that doesn't have a face is a big issue. So my recommendation right now is that if there's any way that we can have a face, I mean, just like for example, in other competitors in the market, those MLM businesses, you can say, okay, you have a product. Some people say they argue with that, okay, you have a product. With this product, you can sell and you can get your change and you can be able to stay. And even if anything goes wrong, you know that I've gotten material, I'm not losing. Then the compensation plan is also very good. But my problem with this platform is the group supporting system. There's no group supporting system. Can you hear me, Mr. Biola? You are trying to stretch your... Yeah.
We are listening to you. Go on.
The group supporting system is not in place. Yes, of course, you bring someone like I joined, I read the study. What I do first is that if I check in the plan, the competition plan, the group plans, the supporting system on ground before I join. Definitely, I can come in on board and start bringing everybody in the whole world without somebody even trying to say, okay, I have given you 1 leg, you go bring 2 legs. Then I know that people are actually coming into it, or people are standing there before me, or they are prospered, or people are coming into it. So you just bring somebody, you let the person to go on his own and fetch his egg and break the egg, and it's really tiring. Because I believe that it's the functional place, it's functioning before I join. So something was able to do, okay, I bring you here. Like what I do to most people I'm trying to convince to join, which I told them that go back on your own. Go to Google, check a review of Crowd1. The review of Crowd1 will show you if it is a legitimate business or not. Then the people affiliates of Crowd1 are people who are actually making. The only thing that Crowd1 can actually talk about having issues tomorrow is maybe the gambling part of it, which federal government of maybe the USA might not want to do. But that does not stop Crowd1 from being a legitimate business. So what I want you to do as the forefront runners of this great organization is look at these 2 options: the supporting plan, then the face. I know it's not a direct business like you have some other people who have industries or building offices in Nigeria. It's a global something. But if you can also lay out with the global body that, okay, let's have a presence. This is a legitimate business. So why are we hiding our face? So look and say, okay, Nigeria business in Crowd1 in Nigeria. Okay, you people as a team. Okay, let's have an office. Because I'm sure, before I can raise my hand to speak, I have checked and checked and checked. It was actually a legitimate business. In fact, the owner of the business has a very broad knowledge on stock market, on investment plans and everything. He's very standard on that part. So that is my own take. Sorry for taking so much of your time. Those are my 2 major concerns I want you to
Okay.
think. For me, it's okay.
Okay, sir.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Friday, you want to respond? Or should I take it?
Please go ahead, sir. He asked several questions, somewhat not balancing up, but you can touch area you want to talk because the face. Just go ahead, please. Just go ahead.
Okay, great. First, thank you so much, Mr. Paul Akbar. This is the reason we set up this family meeting. So we can hear from you. We believe in the people. Your voice means so much to us. And we appreciate you airing your concerns. Now, regarding FACE, Crowd1's official corporate marketing office will be launched in Lagos soon. However, individuals have personal offices across the country. The number one guy in Nigeria, Atas Simon, has office in Lagos. I will check my phone and I'll try to share it with you here. But please, we would like to know who your upline is so we can be able to channel many of these things through it. That is another one. That is, we have, at least there's in Abuja, there's in Nasarawa. I know those two offices. Regarding overhead cost, we are not a ghost, really. These our webinars, we record it and we publish it. So, but I think the Nigerian climate, some of our key people, they have not gotten used to digital products. Yes, that is a challenge, but it's now our own duty to educate them more on how to harness, to benefit from the fastest growing network, because the world is growing more digital. The reason being, physical products encounter a lot of overhead costs. Now, the cost of printing, publishing, producing the physical items reduces the profit margin that goes to the distributors. But in Crowd1, many of our products are digital products. That is the reason we can make so much money in Crowd1 with little sales. Like I can tell you, in my first network marketing business, which is product-based, food supplements and beverages, I have personally over 30 persons and over 70 in my team. But there, I could not make 500K in 1 year. But here, 17 persons with over 100 persons, 17 personal sponsors with over 100 persons, we have made close to 6,000 euros. That's over 2M. And this is in the space of 5 months. Now, and not just me, this is the first time my key people are also making money. Imo has made huge amounts of money. I would like him to tell you himself. Nabil has also made huge amounts of money. These guys are millionaires in Crowd1. In a shorter time, they did what I couldn't do. So that is the gap there, which we are trying to bridge. Then resellable products. Educational packages are not resellable. However, Life Trends is resellable. You can book somebody's hotel on behalf of the person. You can help somebody plan their trips on behalf of them. So that is resellable. It's still digital. So we need to educate them more for them to understand this. Then the gambling part, yes, the Afilgo is not licensed in Nigeria yet. But even without the licensing of Afilgo, we are making a lot of money. I don't judge people, but people who love to benefit from this, they can do that when it is licensed. And Crowd1 will, I don't foresee Crowd1 having problems here, because Crowd1 always does business with fully licensed products and services. If you are not fully licensed, Crowd1 will not partner with you. Then the supporting system is the last one. Well, Crowd1 has the best supporting system. Why do I say that? It's binary, 2, and 1 person, 1 account. This way, whether you like the people in your team or you don't like them, you will support them. How? Anytime you place somebody on your right, the person will be under the last person on your right. And when you place anybody on your left, the person will be under the last person on your left. So this is the best supporting system you can ever have. In my previous company, they encourage you to have up to 15 accounts. That is 15 positions, only you. So that way, you don't care about your people on one part, because you always want to balance all your 15 accounts. Do you get it? So, and I joined Crowd1 in February. Before I was able to have a teammate, it was in April. And before that happened, my upline, I have benefited more than 10 persons on my right. So that was why my right leg, my right team was faster than my left team. By the time I unlocked my binary, instead of earning 36 euros, which is maximum, I earned 288 euros. That's my first earning. So I wasn't making progress. I wasn't getting results, but I was learning. My conviction was very high. And anytime I log in, I look, who are these people? I will call him and he said, well, they are spillovers from him, from his own upline, upline. It goes to places you can't even imagine. So that's why I say we would like to know your upline. Because if your upline is not active, yes, you may not benefit spillovers enough. But if you have an active upline, you benefit spillovers. But in case your upline is not even active, you can benefit from his own upline or his upline's upline. We continue to benefit from each other. We continue, like I have never personally sponsored a titanium member, but I benefited 4 titaniums, not from my upline, but from some people in his team, from his sister. So, and those things happen like that. You just enter, you see points, you don't know where the point is coming from. So please, we would like to share with you a video that explains this in detail. In case, please, you can just type the name of your upline or his username so we can try to trace it and address this more appropriately. And you can also drop your phone number here. This is one big family, so we can contact you personally and address these peculiar issues. Thank you very much. Imo, over to you if you want to add something.
Thank you so much. You killed the guy. You explained as I expected. That is so wonderful. So I believe he has learned 1 or 2 things. I believe he's gotten this very very clearly, and we'll get his upline and we'll share some of this information to his upline. Then we will communicate it down to him. Okay. Let me not take us further than this. This is past 11, and I'm so grateful that we do this next month. And just to let us know, we will be celebrating our team by the end of this month. We're celebrating our team, so we'll share out the link, the form link, the form where you put in your passport or your picture, you put in your current level and some other and your username. So we want to celebrate our team member that rise through the rank from team lead to coordinator and to manager. So just watch out. We'll share the link for you so you can upload your pictures and passport, whichever keys that you want to do. So thank you so much. Thank you for joining. See you next month. Same time and same weekend. Bye bye for now.
Bye-bye.